What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we took on Notre Dame to finish the regular season, and we ended up winning 42-17. We played great football across the board. Gates, our quarterback, had the best game of his short career. 10 for 10. We didn't have to throw it a whole lot, but when we did, we made a big impact. And of course, our defense played great as well. So the regular season is over. We are 9-3. We're 15th in the country. And we're about to see who we are going to take on in our bowl game today. It looks like we are going to face Toledo in the Meineke Car Care Bowl. They are probably pretty decent. We're going to find out here really quick. Here's the Heisman Trophy ceremony. Graham Harrell won that one. Not surprising. Texas Tech players always do well with this award. And we can check out the awards a little bit later, but let's check out Toledo. They're 7-4. They've lost 3 in a row. And just looking at their stats, their defense is pretty good. They got an average offense, and their turnover differential isn't that bad. Their roster, same as us, just in terms of talent. I have not scouted them. I do not know what they run, if they're a spread offense or what. We'll know on the first drive in what they like to do. I just wanted to point out the bowl rankings. It looks like USC and Miami are going to take each other on in the national championship game. Good for them. What stinks is we beat Miami this year, but we failed to deliver in a couple other games. But that's okay. We're getting better. But I did want to point out that we are 14th in the country in bowl rankings. Hopefully we'll finish a little bit higher than that with the win today. When it comes to award winners, we did not win a single one. We weren't up for anything except for maybe the coach award. But you can see who won everything. The Maxwell Award goes to a halfback out of Ohio State. The McNarick Award went to an outside linebacker out of Ohio State. Texas Tech Graham Harrell wins your best QB award. The Walker Award goes to the best halfback, and it goes, surprise, surprise, the Ohio State running back. And look at this, wide receivers, your top 2, Todd Walker and Danny Amendola, if anybody remembers him. Pretty good passing attack. Tight end, hey, surprise, surprise, another Texas Tech quarterback. Look how big that kid is, 6'7", 276 pounds. Offensive line, kid out of West Virginia, won that one. Top center, Ohio State. They're cleaning it up this year. Toledo's, we're going to go up against this kid today. I guess the best defensive end in the country. We'll see, but 6'2", 290. Good for him. That's kind of tough to do when you are a player that is not in a Power 5 conference. So kudos to him. Linebacker, wow, another Texas Tech player. So it's either Texas Tech or Ohio State sweeping a lot of these awards. The Thorpe Award goes to Reggie Nelson out of Florida. Groza Award, a kid out of Wisconsin. Good for him. And freshman punter. Looks like they punted a ton at Texas Tech to go with that, but good to see a true freshman win that. Best returner, kid out of Washington. Craig Chambers wins that one. And Coach of the Year goes to Mike Leach. Now, I think we were on... Yes, we finished 8th in the country. Not bad. Hopefully in another year or so we can win this award. Let's look at the All-American list, starting off with the first team. I'm not going to go through these slowly. We'll just go through these quickly. I just wanted to see if we made any of these lists. Nobody on the first team. Second team, perhaps. Can we get lucky here? I'm trying to think. Horton would have a chance. Looks like that's not going to happen. Freshman All-Americans. I'm trying to think of any true freshmen we had that really dominated. Nichols at defensive end played pretty well, but I don't know if he done enough to make it on this list. But Blake Butler did. Good for him. Very good chance he's going to win some other things down the line, at least be on some list in the near future. And let's look at the All-ACC team. Looks like Horton is your first teamer. Look at all these Miami players. Wow, look at the wide receivers. All 3. I don't think I've ever done that before, having 3 on the same. And the tight end. Look at that, it's crazy. Let's see if we have anybody else on the first team. A bunch of Miami kids, apparently. Second team. Buttles made the second team list. Good for him. He's kind of changed my mind just a little bit on recruiting JUCO players. The game doesn't understand the difference between a JUCO player and a freshman, other than he just has less years of eligibility. That's it. There's nothing special about them. I don't think they have more awareness, anything like that. But in a pinch, hey, this guy's really helped us out. If we didn't have him on the team, our passing game would be even worse than what it has been the last season or so. And it looks like that's all we got. We do have a kicker, Joe Surgan. made it. Now, a lot of that's just due to a lot of extra points, but he didn't miss a single field goal, which is good to see. We can look at the final conference standings. We finished 5th, apparently, in the ACC as a whole. It was a really good season for the ACC. Miami, of course, is playing for the national championship game and are playing in the title game. You got Maryland having a real good season. We haven't got to play them yet. They may be in our schedule next year. Virginia Tech, a lot of these teams are in our division. It's just a tough go for us, but I think we're doing a good job of slowly moving up this list. Hopefully by next season or the season after, we can finally win a division. That'd be cool. Now let's check out team info screens. We got everybody healthy. Our right guard, Jackson, is back today. You look at the stats, the bottom, Gates, Horton, Buttles, everything stays pretty much the same there. McCoy's leading in tackles, who had an amazing game against Notre Dame. I forgot to point out enough that I think he got all of those forced fumbles against Notre Dame. Just a great player for us. Sacks, Nichols, true freshman, only 5. That's kind of a low number for somebody who really is supposed to do well at that specific position. Especially if you can get like a little over 10 sacks in a season, that'd be really good for a defensive end, or any defensive player for that matter. Interceptions, Davis, I think he's our strong safety with just 2. We don't have anybody just really dominating that category. Now let's go over to the MAC and check out Toledo and see a little bit what we're dealing with. Here they are. They finished like 5th in their conference. They're healthy. They got a quarterback putting up decent numbers. They got a running back with almost 100 yards a game. They got a wide receiver doing his thing, and there's their best player. That defensive end is leading in tackles and in sacks. That's very tough for a defensive end to lead in tackles, but sure enough, he is. Looks like we have a player in trouble. When's the last time we saw this? This may be the first one we've had all season. Alton Gunn, he is our number 2 corner. And you look at the NCAA team interest, it's down to 0. If I don't do anything, it's still at 0. So we've got the discipline thing unlocked. Now let's see what he done. Gunn has not made it to a mandatory workout session. It doesn't seem to care when approached about this matter. This is not something that is tolerated. See, I don't even have to suspend them, and our discipline bar is still at 0. So I'm not going to do anything. I mean, what's the point? Nothing really moves. I don't think this, if I put it at none, I don't think it's going to affect other players and say, hey, we can get away with whatever. At least I don't think that's what it does, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't. So I'm not going to do anything. I want him to play today because I want to get the win. Before we head back into the video, I just wanted to point out a few things that I have in my store, starting off with the memory cards for the PlayStation 2 that has over 20 named roster files for all of the NCAA football games from 02 up to 11. And then, of course, I have all of my books that I have written over the years, from my latest one, the West Coast Offense, the Air Raid Offense, and you got the Big Book of Tight Ends, the Power Shoot. Then you got the I Option, P.A. Reed, Pro Dog, Run and Shoot, and so much more. So I will have a link in the top right and in the description below. And if I'm not mistaken, this is... No, this is in Charlotte? Am I correct on this? I think this is in Charlotte. And I'm correct. Good deal. Bank of America Stadium. Really cold, but at least there's no wind. You're going to see a lot of long sleeves being worn today. Those are some sweet uniforms. The MAC conference, I'm quite positive, has been updated with the next mod, so you're going to see a bunch of new uniforms today. And there's Joe Horton having a great sophomore season. Has over 1,500 yards. Hopefully he will have a good game today. And they're picking us to win, so let's go to the coin toss. We won it, and I want the ball to start the second half. Those Toledo uniforms look slick. I like those. Now I'm kind of glad I got to see those today. Let's check out their roster, see what we are dealing with. They got a quarterback, 82 overall. He's a pocket passer, so I'm not too worried about him running around. Now, his backup can run a little bit, so hopefully Cochran can stay healthy today. You look at their halfback, they don't have anybody that's an impact guy, thankfully. They got an 84, an 80, and a 78. That's pretty good overalls for a team out of the MAC. Fullback, nothing there. I think they are a spread offense. Impact wide receiver. So that tells me they're probably going to throw a little bit more than usual. But look at his backups, 85, 84, 82. A pretty good receiving core. High end, 80, 80, 78, but looks like they're a bunch of blockers, so I'm not too worried about that. Offensive line, look at this kid, 96 overall. That is insane for a kid out of the MAC. Good for him. 90 at left guard, and he got 78, 76, and 78. So their left side is really good. The right side, not so much. Now, I don't know what defense they run. We'll find out on that first drive. But at one end, they got 78, and then they got this kid right here. Apparently the best defensive end in the country. We'll see how much of an impact he will make today. Defensive tackles, look at this, 91 and then 87. They have been recruiting really well. Now, this is a redshirt senior. This kid was already on the team. Same with this one. So a lot of their freshmen and sophomores are about to hit the tail end of their career here. Outside linebacker at 82, 76 in middle. Then you got right outside linebacker with an 82. So not bad at the linebacker unit. Then you got the corners. Look at this. Impact guy, 89 overall. Then you got 82 and 76. So not bad at the corners. Then they got a free safety situation where their backup is technically the better player, mainly because of the impact status. I'm sure he'll be on the field somehow today. Strong safety at 78 overall. Then you got kicker at 82 and punter at 86. So their special teams isn't too bad. All right, let's get into it. A real pretty day for football, albeit it will be cold. Let's go over here. And I hit the button way too late. They're going to get the ball to 35.
It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty.
No big deal. I'm not too worried about that. Feinberg. He's the one who got hurt in the last game, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go nickel quarters.
The Rockets set up in the gun.
We're going to just do something like this. They're going to pass out of the gate. Open field tackle by Marshall. Picks up what, 7? 8. We can do a zone blitz.
2nd and 2 coming up here.
Yeah, those Toledo uniforms are on point. Good job, whoever made those. Let's see if we can get our nickel. Put some pressure on the quarterback. Almost got the sack, but now we got a player hurt. Our defensive end on the other side injured his arm. That's still going to be, what, 3rd and 2. I'm going to play man cover 2.
3rd and 2.
I could see him maybe just running the ball and being done with it.
The Rockets line up in a goal
I guess we'll leave it as is. Do something like this, perhaps. Fullback dive. Pick up an easy first down. They're going back to 4 wide. So our defensive end is coming back, thankfully. And I kind of messed up on that shift. I think we're going to be okay, though. Screen on the right side isn't going anywhere. So good tackle by Marshall. We'll stay in quarters.
Duke has one of the top defenses in the nation. Have a look at the stats.
We're going to do something like this, perhaps. Got a lot of action happening on the left side.
Cochran drops back.
Good catch by Hawkins, their impact wide receiver. But it's 3rd and 8. This is what we want to see. We need to get a stop right here. They're at a good place on the field where we may be able to get a punt block. But we got to get there first. So let's get a stop here. Going with the QB draw. Face mask. Dang it, Marshall. That was going to be an easy 4th down. That gives them an automatic first down. Marshall's making a lot of tackles, but he's grabbing things he's not supposed to be grabbing. So let's go back to quarters.
So it's only going to be a 5-yarder.
Toledo lines up in a shotgun.
We'll do something like this, perhaps. Going 5 wide. Going back to another QB draw.
Spins upfield.
Picks up a few yards. It wasn't a bad gain.
The quarterback keeps it and gets 5 yards.
I'm going to stay in quarters. They seem determined to throw it.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Regardless of formation, they're going with a 12 personnel set here.
Cochran back to pass. Throw short.
Open field tackle, but it's a first down.
Yep, they're moving a chain.
Let's try a zone blitz from the 4-3.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive.
We can do something like this, perhaps. Another QB draw. I'm surprised. That's interesting. They're doing a lot of QB draws today. That's like 3 of them already. We'll go back to quarters out of nickel.
2nd and 5 coming up here. And this is the 10th play of the drive.
Do something like this, perhaps. Don't run the ball. You'll pick up an easy first down, probably.
Steps up. He tosses it short.
Good tackle by Marshall. That was going to be an easy first down if he would have cut up. Thankfully, it was a bad throw. So it's 3rd and 2. Looks like they're going with a goal line look.
They've been 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive.
So we'll do something like this. They may go play action, drop back. Yep, going play action. Ow, ow. I had a chance to get a pick 6, and I just blew it. But we're going to force a field goal. That's great. So we're going to do the field goal safe man.
This is a good football player.
They got a decent kicker, so he should have no problem with this one. Yeah, perfect kick. It curled on him a little. They took up almost 3 minutes. So let's get the ball for the first time. See if we can pick up a touchdown and get the lead. Left hash or left side. Let's see if Drummer can do something. Nope. We are on the left hash, so let's start off. Let's just run the ball with Horton for now. So they are a 3-4 team. I may run a little bit more dive than slam because of this. That's a big shift.
And I really believe that he could have a huge game today.
Ball start by the right guard. Jackson getting a little antsy. This is his first game back from injury.
To compete with such a great running back.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
So that's 1st and 15. Let me change that. No, let's just do dive. Let's just go dive and see what happens. Oh, I went draw. Dang it, Al.
1st down and 15 to go.
I picked the wrong play. Draw can still work from under center, so I'll give this a shot. Since we're going zone, we can do something like this. Get an extra blocker.
On the ground with the tailback.
Get some yards, not a whole lot.
With that carry,
Let's go and
That's right.
go downfield a little bit. Looks like we need to. 2nd and 11. We're going man. They got an impact corner on the side on the left. Cover 1. Good catch by Riley. Impact player against impact player, so something's got to give there. Let's go halfback angle. We're going man. We're going to go to somebody on the right. I'm not worried about the clock or anything, so we can go ahead and snap this. Cover 1. Ooh, good hit. Good catch by Wright. Let's try a toss play. I'm not too worried about this not working against the 3-4. They're going 5-2 here, which is even better. We'll go to the left. Get a block right there. He may be gone. He doesn't have the best speed in the world. I think it's like a 90 speed, 91. But good run by him. I'm going to go do a little off-tackle run with Drummer. We're going man nickel. Please do not shift. Good. That's what I wanted to see right there. I'm going to bring this guy over, get him out of the way.
Here's an option, right side.
We can make that work. Get 7 out of that, 6 or so. Picked up 5 yards. Let's just stay here. Let's go curls.
2nd and 5.
Ooh, they got both impact guys over there. Let's do something like this.
He drops back. He's looking. He's going left.
Just don't fumble it. Don't. Okay, let's go. 3rd and 3. Let's go slam. I can still attack cover 3 with this. They're going man, though, so it may not make a difference. That's a hard shift. Let's just go something like that. Just cut up and just get your first down. Might as well. Let's spread this out. Let's see if we can get Drummer going on a toss. We're about to hit the area where we can probably throw a touchdown.
The Blue Devils come out showing 3
Let's
wide.
bring him over. Looks like they're going cover 0.
Option. Lateral.
See if we can outrun everybody. Can we do it? Oh, so close. Great run by Drummer.
Simple option play here. The quarterback gets it up and they get
We are on the right hash.
Boy, I tell you, this is impressive.
Let's go
to see
slot
this
screen.
offense when they're clicking.
We're going man. Hopefully this will work. We're going to go to Myrick.
Gates is back in the gun. Throws in a hurry.
Nope, good defense.
Tackles him for a loss on the play.
So what we will do is just go under center and go dive. We may not be able to get this play off. We're going, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try this. We're going to hurry this up.
That's right. These guys get it.
And they spread out too. Good deal. So he ends up breaking his own record. I don't know why it shows that, but I guess that's just part of the game. But good play by Horton. You go back and look at this. They spread out and they went in zone. So look at those gaping holes between the defensive linemen. Just very easy run right there. So we got on the scoreboard. We have the lead. Let's get an extra point. Then we'll get back on defense. Kick an extra point here. Should be right up through the middle.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac.
And let's have a better kick. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're up 4. Everything's going pretty well so far. We need to do a little bit better job stopping Toledo, which as long as we keep them out in the end zone, we're doing fine. And technically our defense did that. This will be returned.
Moore fields it in the end zone.
Good tackle by somebody. I think that was Gunn. Let's go quarters.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Cochran lines up in the shotgun.
Let's just leave it as is for now.
Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket.
Make a play, somebody. Set that kid. I think he got out of bounds.
He led his wide receiver too far to the
Thankfully.
outside.
2nd and 10.
Had to pull the string a little
I'll just stay in quarters. We'll
So
go
it's 2nd
nickel
and
with
10.
this one.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Toledo comes out with 5 receivers.
Do something like this, perhaps.
Back to pass. He steps up.
Over the middle.
Across the middle.
Good defense. Look at this play right here. Who done this? I think this was our backup middle linebacker, our spread middle linebacker. Just enough. Whew. Otherwise, that number 2 would have been gone.
The linebacker managed to break that one up.
Let's go, and it's 3rd and 10, and let's go Cloud. It would be great to get a stop here.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 18.
I'd love to get the ball back and stretch the lead.
Cochran steps back to pass.
Oh, look at that throw. Oh, he drops it. Oh, he caught it. So this is an interesting play. I went with cover 3. How did that guy get so wide open? That is interesting. Looks like they went with a switch concept over here. Like, I mean, you got to throw it right here. And that's what he did. He already had the ball out of his hands by then. Wide open, but he drops it. Our guys can't pick it up, and he still gets the first down anyways. Our defense can't get out of its own way.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's try a zone blitz.
3 wide outs.
You can do something like this, perhaps. Counter, that's a good play right there.
He's got an opening.
They ran to the opposite side of the blitz. That's what you want to do.
kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking
We'll go back to quarters.
was able to get into the open field and
So,
do some special
kudos to
Defensive backs moving in.
Toledo, their offense. They're somehow moving the ball in strange ways, no less.
He's going right. And it's caught.
Went with a little mesh concept underneath. I'm going to go back to that blitz. I wish they'd go play action. That'd be nice.
Down and 5 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive.
We could do something like this, perhaps. Don't run up the middle to the left.
He drops back.
Ah, he picked him up anyways. Almost got a sack by the defensive tackle. Good play, so it's 3rd and 5. Can we get a stop here?
That's something the coaches always remind their players
Our
to do.
3rd down defense has been struggling today.
The offense faces another 3rd down as
They're
they
going with the
line up.
big set. Ace big. I'm assuming they are going to, yes, they will throw it.
Lets it go.
Wide open over there, but thank the Lord he didn't get the first.
He's gonna come up.
So where are they? They're on the 48. They're going to punt. So this is the perfect area that we may have a chance to get a block. We're going to try it. We're going to do something like this. Please don't come in to protect. They're not.
The punt.
Somebody get there. Oh, he stopped. Why did he stop?
Number 40 signals for a fair catch.
You go back and look at this gun over here on the right. He stopped. Why did he stop? I don't think he had a chance of blocking it anyways, but for whatever reason, he stopped. So we're on the left hash again. Let's go. Let's go tight end delay. We're going man. I'm actually going to... We're going to go to somebody on the right. They're going cover one. No. That was a bad mistake. Oh, we still got a catch. So, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I wanted to go to my corner route. The problem is they've done a good job bringing pressure on the right side. I almost got a safety. We were very fortunate we got out of there. Great catch by Wright to pick up the first down. He bailed me out there. Ugh. It's been so long since I've thrown to that route on that play before. Let's go play action. We're going to pass it again. We're going man. So I'm going to go to my audible. I got a much better man beater. We're going cover. We'll go over here. Ooh, good play by Riley.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play.
First and 10. They went cover one, so I just went underneath. Let's go ISO. Let's go up against this 3-4 attack and see if we can cut up the middle. I guess we'll go right. Look at this blocking. Oh my gosh, look at the blocking. Great play all around. Look at this. When you got two massive bodies in front of you, you know you're going to have a good run here. Ran that dude over like a child. So we're back on the right hash. That's a good play. Let me think. What haven't we called? I'm trying to think. Let's go. Let's go with halfback corner. Let's go deep. We're going zone. Very good chance I'll be going to Buttles on this play.
Lines up in a shotgun set. He's looking.
Great catch by Buttles. Ended up being a pretty good throw. I thought I threw it a little too lightly, a little too high. But Buttles was able to go and make a play out of it. Good deal. So we're on the 10-yard line. I'm going to do QB choice.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers.
And I am a little worried. Let's flip this.
The Devils set up in the gun.
I think they're going zone. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I like that shift. And that was not a good idea to do a spin move.
And a pickup of about 7.
We're on the 3. I don't want to get too crazy here. Let's just keep this simple. And let's just go to Horton again. I'm okay with that. I don't need to get cute. We're going man nickel. I will probably go to the right. Oh, face mask. Thank you.
I think he had a handful of face mask on that one, but let's get the call.
That should be a... Look how big Parker is. That dude is just an absolute monster. Second and short. We're on the 1. I'm going to go to that goal line. Let's do that. I'm surprised they got Riley right there. That's so weird. I guess we don't have enough tight ends to put him out there, because if you look, his status is okay. I thought it would be like red, but maybe he could play a little tight end. Get a touchdown for Riley. How about that? Good for him. We are on the scoreboard. I'm finally glad I was able to get Riley in the end zone. Albeit I wasn't expecting it to be a run, but it worked out. Go back and I want to see if we can find a better one. Something like this would be pretty cool. That's not too bad of a picture right there. That'd be a good thumbnail. Let's kick an extra point. There's a minute 54 to go. I want to get another stop and get the ball back before we go to half. We can get another touchdown along the way.
And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac.
Our defense is playing good. We're keeping them out of the end zone. That's all that matters. Just keep them out of it. They're not going to be able to outpass us. I don't think they're good enough to do that. And this may be going out of bounds again. I hit the button too late. I've done pretty good lately with this. The last few games have been okay, but not today apparently. I like the Curse of Duke on the helmet. There's a bunch of different combos I can roll with. I'll try some more of those next season.
The defensive back's moving in closer.
We'll do something like this. 4-3 defense. Play action. Who's going to get it?
He's rolling left.
He's got all day to throw, too. Good job by you-know-who, McCoy.
And the linebacker
Just an amazing linebacker.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without
We will go zone blitz.
This is a good football player.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Do something like this.
Comes out in the shotgun.
That probably hurts me. Watch this right tackle pick up my blitzer, and he did. So I need to quit doing that.
And down he goes. They pick up a good 6.
That's the only reason I spread him out, is hopefully my defensive end can occupy that guy, but it's not working.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 41.
We'll go cloud. Oh, they're going with I wasn't expecting this.
Come to the line.
Oh, they're going to pass it anyways.
He unloads it. And it's caught.
Ah.
Little juke. Tackle.
Okay, good stop.
And they fail to convert
I'm going
the
to call a
first down.
timeout, so they're going to milk that. Let's go defensive line. Let's go all-out block. They may come in to protect. Oh, yeah, they will. Maybe he'll shank it to the far right. That'd be nice.
Kern
That's a good punt. Oh, I guess I'm returning this. Don't fumble it. Where are we? We're kind of in the middle of the field. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's go deep outs. We haven't got to call this today. They're going man. Let's look at our matchups. Let's try. They're going cover 1. Good catch by Wright. And we got a player hurt, which is right. Injured his arm. That's not good. Myrick will come in. Let's get out of bounds. We got plenty of time, and I got 2 timeouts. So I'm not worried about any of that. Let's have Myrick go over the top. Nope, they're going cover 1. Good throw. Just don't fumble it. We didn't get out of bounds, though. That's what I was wanting. So let's go tight end delay again. We're going zone.
Comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking.
Just enough. Just enough. That was scary. Okay, we are on the left hash again. Let's go back to. I have an idea. No, let's just stick with my original thought. Let's go halfback circle. We're going man. My preference is to go to somebody else other than Riley, just because of that impact guy. And they're going cover 0, so that's what we're going to get. Go. Oh, he's double teamed. Dang it. I did not expect him to get double teamed. So how was he double teamed? Ooh, do you see what they ran? They ran with that middle linebacker. Cover 1. That's what that was. I completely missed it. So that's good defense on their part. Let's go halfback out. They're going man, which I'm happy with. Ooh, they're covering my cover 1 guy. Oh, that's good defense all around. And he still beats him anyways. He was double teamed, and we were still able to get to Myrick. That was my one main man beater. And I was going to run to the left, and they went cover 1. This is the perfect defense they called. Thankfully, Myrick beat both of those guys. Just a great play. Good throw to the freshman. And we got out of bounds. 28 seconds. Let's keep going deep. What are we missing? Let's go P. Reed. Ooh, they're going man. Oh, Wright's out for 8 weeks, so he's out for the rest of the season. We're going man. I'm going to leave this. We'll go to Buttles. Let's call a timeout. Oh, and Buttles is hurt. All of our wide receivers are getting hurt. We're running out of players. So we are kind of in the middle of the field, kind of, sort of. Let's think. Where can we go? Let's go corner. We're going man. We still have Riley. Now we got Myrick and Marcelin. So good to see Gates playing just really good ball right now. So we are on the 13. I'm going to go back to tight end delay just because of this corner route. But they're going zone. It's not going to matter. We'll stick with this.
Up in the gun. He drops back. He's looking. Throws this
We're going to have to call a timeout.
He ran a good-looking
We got no timeouts left, so we got to be careful here. We want to get in the end zone, or we can go for a field goal. Let's pass the ball. That's the smart play. Just because, in case we drop it, the clock will stop. How about that? So let's go RB deep. They're going zone. This play may not work.
Back to pass. Looking with the throw.
6 points, 6 points. And look at that, Marcellin. I bet he was not expecting
Made the grab and
a touchdown today. So good for him.
He makes the defense pay.
So we got the touchdown right at the last second. He was the only thing open. We're going to kick an extra point. And then we will kick off one more time, I guess, before we go to half. Right down the middle.
and he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds.
So I guess we played that drive perfectly. We chewed up all the time and we got the touchdown we wanted.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
We will kick this hopefully far and end this thing. Ooh, it's going the opposite direction.
He kicks it.
Let's see what this impact player does.
Hawkins takes it at the 4. He tries to
Look at that! What a tackle by the kicker! That never gets old. Look at this. Who's going to win this battle? The kicker, Feinberg. All right, that is the end of the first half. Let's go and check out some stats. 266 yards to their 79. It's really not much of an even battle. Roster-wise, it is kind of sort of, but we just tend to play well against these type of schemes. And to be frank, our offense is playing great. Look at that. 15 of 16. Our passing game is on point 2 games in a row. Gates is really starting to come on. Nothing else really seems to matter a whole lot. The penalties hurt us a little bit in the first half, but we overcame it. 15 of 16, 1 touchdown and no interceptions for Gates. Then you got running the ball. Horton got 67 yards and a touchdown. Drummer's got a couple of attempts himself. Receiving, Riley, Buttles, Myrick, Bright, and Marcellin. And, of course, a couple of these guys are hurt. At least one of them is. Yeah, Wright is out. Buttles is coming back, it seems. You look at defense. It's Marshall leading in tackles. And you got tackles for loss. He's got the 1. No sacks and no interceptions. So let's get back into it. We will get the ball back. I want to go right down the field, score some more. We are going to run the ball probably on this first play. Let's see if Drummer can do something.
Number 40 fields it in the end zone.
Not much.
Time once again for this offense to come back.
Let's go with, I'm trying to think, what will be a good... Let's go off tackle with Horton.
So they find themselves on top.
I like what I'm saying. They're going zone. They put their corner in the slot. You don't see that too often, or at the nickel spot. I'm going to leave it as is. Let's just go ahead and run it. Pick up 6.
He's the main reason they went into the half with the lead.
You're right, Kirk.
Good play by him. Let's go. I have a play in mind. We're going to go with Arrow.
Well, I couldn't tell you who's on the cover of the media guide.
Little pass play. They're going zone. I'm going to keep this simple. Looks like we're going to go to a tight end, more than likely. Ooh, I guess not. Wade's open. Oh, what a catch by Wade.
And they push him out.
That was a big time play.
So I was surprised by this. My tight end Parker was occupied. He was being defended. He's usually open against zone. But they had him occupied right there. So I wasn't going to throw to him. So I went out and I noticed Wade open over the top. So oh, I think it bounced off of him. You look here if I can put the cursor on the ball. There we go. Look at this. Somehow it bounced off the guy. How lucky can he get? That's what happened to us last time when they picked up their first down. Right hash. Let's go up the middle again. Let's go back to ISO.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around.
They're going man this time. I guess we will go to the right.
Formation here. They hand it off.
Just don't use the speed button. Just try to get up field when you can.
7-yard run.
Good run there. We could do a toss with Drummer. We're going zone 3-4, so this may not work. We'll see. We can go to the right again. Oh, yeah. Good defense. So it is 3rd and what, 8? 3rd and 6. We're on the 49. I'm actually going to go for this. Oh, I'm going to treat it as a 2-down situation. We're going to run it, and then we'll figure out what to do on 4th down. We're going to get lucky here. Outrun them, outrun them, outrun them. They went man. If they would have went zone, I don't know if that would have worked. 1st and 10. I'm trying to think of what we haven't called. I know I got some other things up my sleeve I can use. I have an idea. I'm going to go back here. And we're going to go curl flats. Let's run some curls. They're going man. We're going to keep this simple. Ooh, he's being double teamed. We're going to do something like this, I guess. Cover 1. Ooh, intercepted. We got very lucky there. Good defense all around. That would have been a disaster. I'm going to go back to curls, though. We're going to do it from this formation. We're going zone this time. Looks like we'll be going to Buttles.
Watch out for the man at wideout. He's feeling it right now.
Cut up field, just pick up a 1st down. Good play there. Where are we? We're on the 21. Let's go with... I'm trying to think. Let's do another off tackle run. This time with Drummer. They're going man dime. Just don't shift to the right. That's good. We may get a good gain here. Cut up field. I didn't want to juke right there. I didn't want to do something stupid. I have a fumble. 2nd and 2. Good run. Let's go back to the screen. It's on my mind. We're going zone, so we may have a chance to pick up some yardage here. Probably didn't need the juke there. So what is it? 3rd and 2. We can pass again. I'm okay with that. Go back to RB deep. We're going man. I may take the chance. I think I'm going to try to go for this curl route. Good catch by Buttle. 6 points. The curl, baby, the curl. Awesome throw. Didn't mean to show our center's butt there. Just a good throw right here. Boom! It's more of a better catch than a throw, but great play by Buttles. He's just been real good for us in the 2 years he's been here. We're going to look at before, in the off-season video at the beginning, we always look at our seniors and see who's leaving, who we're missing, and whatnot. So we're going to congratulate them in the next video. So don't worry about that if we're going to not show anything here. Always like to show that in the off-season video. So 28-3. Everything's going pretty smoothly. And this is the last game of the season, so it doesn't matter who plays or whatnot. So I can keep in my 1st string if I want to. Somebody get a tackle.
And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the
We can do a zone blitz here from 4-3 this time.
set up shot at the 23.
Let's do something like this.
Shift on the defensive line. They'll throw on
Get him, get him, get him! Almost got the sack. Super close.
the blitz was very effective that time.
Let's go with a quarters coverage.
2nd and 10. Ball on their
We'll stick with the 4-3.
lines up in the shotgun.
Very good chance I'm going to go right to my off-season video, work on that as soon as this game is over with. The closer I get to the off-season, the more excited I get. It never gets old. Always like getting into it and seeing if we can, you know, bring in better talent.
3rd down and 12 to go. Ball on their own
I can't wait to write down some notes and such. Always fun.
Comes to the line with 3 wide. Cochran drops to throw.
Oh, he's open over the middle. That's a catch.
Down the right side.
Ah.
Complete on the run. Down the side.
Thank the Lord I didn't quit on that play.
What an amazing
That would have been 6 points.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play.
Quarterback had all day to throw.
Great body control there on the long pass reception.
1st and 10.
Let's go with something like this. I'm going to leave it as such. I'm going to see what that left tackle does. Does he pick up?
Cochran
Yeah, he's going to pick up
1st down.
the tackle. Oh, he still got that off somehow.
McCoy.
That was a good throw right here. Look at this. He was essentially triple teamed. Look at this. The odds of you getting in there, I would never make that throw. I'm not brave enough. but they got the yards they needed. 2nd and 3. We can go back to quarters.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 14. The Rockets come out in the ace formation.
Going with the ace big formation. Up the gut.
Takes a handoff. Makes a move. Tackle.
Good tackle, Al.
He picked up a few on that.
Still picks up the first down. Let's go with, I'm going to do a corner blitz on the outside. Let's do this Hulk 3. Hopefully we can survive this. This may not work. I may need to shift somebody. Let's do something like this. Halfback draw. Almost got the touchdown. And they're out the goal line. Let's just go ahead with the man lock. I will select the safety.
The Rockets line up in a goal line formation.
Halfback toss. Good tackle. Good job by the linebacker sticking with it. They're going 4 wide. Let's do... I have an idea. We're going to do like a crazy zone blitz. Let's just do Monster 2 and see how they react to it. I can see him running it here for the touchdown. Oh, I know what they're going to do. We're going to go right here. They're going to go off tackle. And they're still going to get the touchdown. I knew exactly what they was going to call. That's okay. So they answered with a touchdown of their own. We were about to be up 18. We're still in really good shape. We're up 3 scores. Let's see if we can get that touchdown back. So one thing we can do really quickly, I know we're already halfway through the game, but you look at some of our most important seniors. We got Drummer. This is his last year. He's been really good for us in this dynasty. I did want to point out, Wright, I hate for him being a senior. He got hurt on his last game of his career. Looking at offensive linemen, none of these guys have really done a whole lot for us in this dynasty, so I'm not going to pinpoint any of them. No offense to them. Defensive tackles, I was going to look. Don't we have... We got a bunch of young guys on defense. Look, all these nothing but sophomores. 2 freshmen, free safety. Look at this, sophomore. Strong safety. Chris Davis, there you go. We got another senior there who's done some help for us in this dynasty. So kudos to the 4 or 5 guys I just mentioned. We may have some guys want to leave early. We will deal with that in the next video.
He sends this one deep.
We'll let that one go.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Guys, their last possession,
I'm going to let Drummer have some fun. Let's go with a dive. Maybe they will go with a 3-4. I'd love to cut up the middle, and they are. They're going zone 2. Let's see if the senior can get some yards. We'll cut up. Nope, nothing really there, but that should have been a face mask. They didn't call it. Let's go. Post cross. We haven't called this today. They're going zone, but they got both of their impact guys on that side. I knew they was going to get their backup free safety in the game somehow. Let's go over here. Look at that throw. Look at that throw. Oh, a fumble, but that's okay. Good job by Buttles. Another senior. Look at that. He broke the school record in one season. Good for the senior. Good for the JUCO kid. Awesome. I'm so glad I got to see that. All right, let's go Slim. So that's another one. I didn't even mention him earlier when we was going through the depth chart. Ooh, going man. I'm going to cut. Let's at least clear this out. We're going to cut it in that B gap more than likely. We're not cutting anywhere. That was a stop. Woo. Let's go curls. I'd love to hurry up and make us or snap the ball, but we're not going to. So that is end of the 3rd quarter. We're up 18. We're driving. We're going to try to get another touchdown, get it back from what they just done to us. Okay, they're going man again. I want to make one adjustment. Give us a go route just in case. Cover 1. Ooh, that was close. I think he dropped it, though. So it's 3rd and 11. Let's go tight end cross. We're going zone. We will hot route Myrick just to give or occupy that strong safety. Cover 2. Ow. That's my fault. I didn't throw it in time. I think the guy came through pretty quickly. So where are we? 4th and forever. Doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and punt it. That's fine. I'm going to run that clock because this game technically isn't over. Their offense is good enough to get downfield and score again. So I have no problem running some clock the rest of the way because what matters most is actually winning the game. I'm going to kick this as far as I can, though. I don't want that guy to return it. He is an impact player. This should go fairly far. That's exactly where we want it. Now this will go in the end zone, unfortunately, but that's okay. He didn't return it. That's what matters. So let's see what happens here. I'm curious how they will handle this situation. I can see Toledo going right down the field and scoring again. They had a good drive on the last one. QB draw. How many times have they called that today? Picks up 7, and he's not even a good runner. We'll go quarters from 4-3.
2nd and 3. Ball on their own 27. The Rockets come out in a shotgun.
The Toledo Rockets. Again, I've said it several times, but those uniforms look pretty good. The blue and the yellow just work really well together. QB draw.
There's a missed tackle. Mason brings him down. The quarterback
sneezed again, my goodness. 3rd and 2. Ooh, they're going with a big set. Go line, it appears.
Down and 2 to go. Ball on the 28. The defense
Do something like this. Play action.
Setting up the play action.
Oh, hell, I was right there. I could have done something big right there, and I didn't. Ended up getting a big gain. Good job by them. The bad throw ended up forcing a really good gain. We've had those in the past. Let's do something like this. Are they going to go QB draw again? Nope. Good tackle by Marshall.
Back to the line, maybe a yard on the pass.
Let's take a chance on his own blitz. I don't think we've actually had a sack today, but we've had plenty of pressures.
Toledo comes to the line with 3 wide. Cochran drops back, steps up, he's looking.
They went to that same play again, to the same tight end in that same spot, and they still got the yards. I don't know how. Let's go Cloud. Now, they are going to go for this if it does come down to a 4th down situation. Maybe we can intercept it. Nope, that didn't work. Ended up being a good throw. Here they come. I'm telling you, this game isn't over with yet. Thankfully, the clock is going.
One-man backfield.
They're going to call something goofy here, aren't they? Ooh, almost intercepted.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what?
Our defense is gassed. They've been out there for a little while, especially our first team. Back to 5 wide they go. I'm going to crunch in this time. Just because of that QB draw. Oh, intercept that somebody. Good defense. Whoever that was, it was Williams coming through with a good swat. Look at that. So now it is what? 3rd and 10. We'll go back to Cloud.
They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2.
We'll do something like this. I got the middle of the field. Sack. Somebody got to him. I think it was Nichols. Repress. Yes, that was Nichols with a spear. So that is 4th and 16. I'm going to call the same thing again.
That's a scary thought, my friend.
Their 4th down conversion's been really good, or actually it's been really bad. It said 91st in the country, didn't it? My bad. Intercept that somebody. Oh, look at the defense by you-know-who. Great play, Al. You look over here. Who makes the play? Number 25. So let's run the ball. How about that? Let's go here. Can we get ISO from this formation? I think we do. There it is.
take over.
I want to attack that three-man front. I guess we will. Let's go left this time. Good defense. That defensive tackle done a good job there. 2nd and 9. We'll stay here. I'll run slam.
2 minutes left.
We're going nickel this time, which is good. I'm going to run clock. There's no reason for us not to.
High formation here.
We'll go to the left. Looks like they're going cover 0. Hopefully you enjoyed this season. I've had a blast with it. I can't wait for next season. It should be a lot of fun. We're getting better. Our schedule's going to be just as tough as it always has been. Get a block right there. Good play. Now it's, what, 3rd and 2?
I got rushing yards. 100 of them.
He got 100 yards on the day. Let's go slam with Horton again.
That's not too bad, is it?
You betcha. He's not done yet.
I can't wait for the next video. Off season, especially since now my channel members can put their name in the game for one of the players that we're going to pick up, which is going to be pretty neat. Can't wait to see what happens with that. Get it down to a few seconds, and we will snap it once more. I'd love to get the first down and end this thing. Look at this blocking. Look at that blocking. Going up against a 3-4, it helps. Look at that push. Good job by Parker, by Warren. Good block by Wade. First down.
And you're right. These guys are playing really
I'm going to let
right now.
Drummer have another carry. Might as well. This is his last game here at Duke. We're going man. I'm going to go to... Let's go to the right. Just stay away from all those impact guys.
Here's the option. He laterals the ball.
That's a face mask. They didn't call it. 2nd and 6. We're going to let him run it again. We're going to go off tackle. We'll go QB choice. We're going man dime. I'm going to hurry this up because I want to let him have as many touches as he can. I feel like he's earned it up at this point.
They go with the option.
I spin the wrong way. And it's 3rd and 9 with 26 seconds to go. I'm going to stay here and let him run it again. We're going to go halfback direct. It'll force a timeout if we can't get the first down. They're going zone nickel. Let's get an extra blocker. Get him over there. Good for Drummer. Good for Drummer. Get a first down. And he's probably gassed. Yeah, he's kind of gassed. We're going to end it there. Let's go to the victory formation. And that's a good season. 10-3, the same record we had last year, which is fine. We're still getting double-digit seasons. Hopefully next season we get 11 wins, maybe 12. It just kind of depends on our schedule. But we should get better. Our recruiting class isn't going to be as big because we don't have as many spots to fill, and I'm not a big fan of over-recruiting, just dumping a bunch of players, because if you remember, we got a ton of young guys on our team. I'll go through all that in the next video. And that is it, 28-10. That's a good bowl win. That's more points for us to use in the offseason. We should have a nice little ceremony here. Let's see what they're just going to show that. Winning the Meineke Car Care Bowl. Let's check out some stats. I'm glad we got to play Toledo. Got to see some new uniforms. That was pretty neat. 419 yards, they're 202. We just played really well across the board. Passing went really well. 20 of 23. We ran the ball fairly well to boot. Both teams done a really good job on 3rd down. No turnovers. Both teams played pretty clean. 20 of 23, 2 touchdowns, no picks for Gates. Then you got Horton with 113 yards and 1 touchdown. Drummer, I gave him as many touches as I could within reason. He's been really good for us his entire career. Receiving, Buttles had a great game, and just another guy he's been by far our best wide receiver in this dynasty so far. But I'm looking forward to some of the young guys who's going to replace him, and we'll try to make that unit better. But we got a few other guys that had some catches today. Riley and Myrick and Wright and Marcelin and Wade, and even Marcelin, who's expecting him to get a touchdown. You look at the defense, Marshall leading tackles. Nichols, Thornton, and Marshall on the tackles for loss. We ended up with 1 sack by Nichols, and we ended up with no interceptions. So let's get out of here. I have went ahead and simulated the rest of the bowls and such, and it looks like we got some offers from Florida and Notre Dame, and I'm not going to coach for any of those teams. You can forget that. But we're going to decline all offers. We got too much work to be done here at Duke, and I want to decline all the offers. And it looks like Graham Harrell, broke a record, and we're not going to advance to the offseason. But I did want to show who won bowl games and such. You go to the bowl weeks. Does that show everything? And I think it does. So we start off at the very top. Wake Forest over Kentucky. Wisconsin over Cal. Utah over UCF. Then you got Virginia over Georgia. Then you have South Carolina over Minnesota. LSU over Texas Tech. That was a pretty fun game. Then you got Maryland over Louisville. Tennessee got beat by Iowa in a pretty wild game in the Capital One Bowl. Then you have Ohio State over Oregon State. Oklahoma over West Virginia. Florida over Nebraska. And your national champions are the Miami Hurricanes. And who was their one loss to? Us. Hopefully we can win a national championship ourselves. But now we have a national champion in our conference, in our division. And it's just going to make things even tougher. We're going to recruit really well off of this, which should make the Dynasty more interesting. So come on back. We're going to do our off-season stuff. It's going to be really fun. We're going to go through a lot of different things. We're going to look at our seniors who we're going to lose, and we're going to try to pick up some guys that we can replace them with. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.